Okay, so I got a comment on one of my videos saying that someone like really liked my makeup and that I should do a makeup tutorial. So that's what I'm gonna do because my makeup only takes me like 5 minutes in the morning, and I don't have on any right now. I have on like one coat of mascara, and that was from last night. So and I have a mirror below me because if I try to do it on the webcam, it's flipped and it's really hard to do my makeup. So first of all, I'm just gonna show y'all like the makeup I use. Like a lot of the people who do makeup tutorials, like all their makeup is MAC, and MAC is so expensive, and you really can never duplicate those looks unless you use MAC because MAC is so highly pigmented. There's no way to duplicate those looks unless you use like a ton of primer. So I don't use MAC. I use drugstore cheap makeup. My eyeliner, this is my eyeliner. It's Wet n Wild. It was 69 cents on sale at Walgreens for this entire thing, and I've already used a bunch of it. It was like that long when I first got it for 69 cents, and it's a really good like basic black eyeliner, but it's not really long wear. If you want something that's going to be waterproof and that's going to last for forever, get gel eyeliner. Like you would think it would be really hard to use, but I'll make another video tutorial about how to use gel eyeliner, and it really isn't difficult. Like I thought it would be really hard too, and then my friend gave me hers because she didn't use it anymore, and it was so easy, and it seriously will last for like 3 days. Like it will not come off. My mascara is the Bad Gal Lash. It's Benefit. It's a Sephora like brand, or it's sold at Sephora. But I got mine off like down the street from my house. There's like a complex building, I guess. I don't really know what it's called. It has like I think it only has 2 floors to it, and there are a bunch of little like suites in it. I don't know what that's called, but one of the suites in there is this woman who her and one of her really good friends sells a bunch of makeup, and it's like MAC and Sephora and everything, and it's like real MAC and Sephora makeup, and they have some knockoffs, but they tell you, okay, this is the knockoff, this is the real makeup. So this is one of the real ones. This is the actual. Whoops, sorry. This is the actual Bad Gal Lash by Benefit, and I got it for $10, and it's actually like a $26 mascara. So if you have a place like that by your house, they're actually really good places to get makeup because they're legit places, and you can get it for way cheaper because I am not going to pay $26 for my mascara. I don't think so. And if you don't have somewhere like that, the Voluminous Million by L'Oreal, I think it comes in a gold tube. You can get it at Walgreens. It's like $8, $8 or $9 mascara, and that's what I was using until I started using this one. And they do pretty much the same thing. This will just make your eyelashes a little bit fuller, and you can use like 2 coats of this. And with the Voluminous, you have to use 3 or 4 coats to get the same effect, but it does virtually the same thing. Um, Concealer, I use the Revlon Age Defying Concealer. It's kind of beat up, so you can't really read it because I've had it for forever. Um, but it's a really good concealer, and I think it has an SPF in it, but I'm not sure because I can't even read the label anymore. This is color number 1, so it's actually kind of light for me now because I got really tan over the summer. So it's actually a little bit too light for me now, but it's a really good concealer, and it stays on, and it does a really good job. And it's Revlon, so you can get it at Walgreens. I don't know how much it is. I kind of stole it from one of my friends. It was in her car, and I didn't mean to, but we were like switching stuff around, and it ended up in my bag, and then I just never gave it back because I loved it. It's my best friend. I'm allowed to do that with her. Okay, lip gloss. This is Buxom Lips. This is another Sephora one, but this was like an $18 lip gloss, and I didn't want to pay that much for it. But the lip gloss I had was by Charlotte Russe. It was called Shine by Charlotte Russe, and it was like cinnamony, and it was a lip plumper, and it was like the perfect color for me, and I was like obsessed with that lip gloss. And I got it for like $1 at the checkout thing, and it was about this big. So it was a little thing of lip gloss, and I absolutely loved it. And then I ran out, and by ran out, like next video I'll show you the tube. Like I literally scraped all the lip gloss out of it. Like I was obsessed, and they discontinued it, and so I couldn't find another lip gloss that was almost that same color and had like the same effect. And this one does it. This is the one that I have some on from last night, so it's not really like what it normally does, but this is the closest I could find to that color, And this is a lip plumper too, so I was willing to pay like, you know, 20 bucks for it. And then the most I've ever spent on a single makeup product was my foundation. It's the Liquid Foundation by Sephora. It's long lasting and it's oil free. Um, it's medium. The color is camel. Um, the reason why I love this is because like every foundation I've ever used makes me break out, except for this one. This is the only foundation I can use where if I forget to take it off at night, I won't break out. It doesn't clog my pores and it's oil free. And I have like oily skin right here. Well, right now I'm sunburned, so it's really dry right now. But I'm normally really oily right in here. And this isn't oil free, so it doesn't make my skin like more oily than it already is. And then all the areas that are dry, like right here, it just makes them like so much smoother and it just evens out my skin. And you can do medium to full coverage with this. It goes on, I'll show you how I do it, but it goes on really, really dark, like snooky dark, and you can even it out to make it, like I'll show you the difference. You'll even it out and it'll make it a lot, like, it'll like blend into your skin. And that's literally all I use for my makeup, is these 5 products. That's it. And then I just use the gel eyeliner if I want to use, like for the top eyeliner, if I want something that's going to be long lasting, like if I'm going swimming, I'll use that. But pretty much any mascara can be, I mean, either of the ones that I use, this one or the Voluminous Million, they're pretty much waterproof. Like if you go swimming or whatever, they're not going to start dripping down your face unless you start rubbing your eyes. If you rub your eyes, it's going to make pretty much any mascara run except for waterproof. But pretty much any mascara won't run if you don't start rubbing your eyes. So if you do that, and like you swim a lot or whatever, these are not the mascaras for you. Use the waterproof version of the Voluminous Million. And that's another like $8 mascara. It's the same one that I have, and it's in a black tube, but it has like a blue tint to it. It's really cool. But it's waterproof. And by waterproof, I mean that stuff will not come off. Like you have to sit there and rub at it for like 3 hours to get it to come off. So that's a good mascara for you. So I'm using my mirror. It's Mirror Go Lightly. It's my mom's because I don't have like a portable. I mean, it's like this big. There we go. See, it's not a really big mirror. It's about the size of my computer monitor. So it's not very big, but it works. And it's got a magnifying side on one side, which I never use because I'm a girl and I don't like to magnify my face any more than we need to. So I use like the normal side, and that's just what I'm going to use to do my makeup with. The first thing I do is my eye makeup. I always do eye makeup first because if there's any fallout and you already have on foundation, then it just smears your foundation and then you just got to go over and do it again. So the first thing I always do is I do my eye makeup first, and then I do foundation last, because that way once you're done with your mascara and everything, once you put your foundation on, everything's already set and you don't have to worry about it falling out all over your face and then having to redo it. First thing I do is eyeliner. I found this is the best way to do it, and I do it on the bottom rims. I do it on the inside rim first, and then I do it on the top, because if you do it on the inside rim first, it makes the eyeliner, since this is a pencil, it makes it a little creamier, so when you put it on the top, it glides, and it doesn't, like, pull. So if you don't like to do eyeliner on the bottom rim, I would suggest you just like take maybe a wet paper towel and just kind of run the tip of the eyeliner across a wet paper towel, because it'll soften it a little bit and it makes it a lot easier to glide across the top. So I'm going to see if y'all can see this. And it looks really weird when you do it. If you don't usually do it on the inside rim, it looks really weird. But my makeup only takes me about 5 minutes to do in the morning. All of my makeup that I'm going to do right now, I usually end up doing in the car if I'm like going anywhere, because I don't take the time to sit at home and do it like this. So I end up doing it in the car on the way to wherever I'm supposed to be going. Okay, that's the inside rim. So it took me like 30 seconds to do, but that's because I do it every day. I've been doing it every day since like my sophomore year of high school. So it takes me like 2 seconds to do now. And then the top rim takes me a little bit longer, but it's not really hard. I start in the middle and work to the outer edge, and I don't press down really hard. If it doesn't come out dark enough, I just go back over it. But don't press down really hard because you're either gonna break the pencil or it's gonna stick. And if it sticks, it makes it this really choppy, really bad line, and you're just gonna have to start over. So it's better to just do it lighter and go over it like twice. And then I start from that same middle line. I overlap it a little bit. And then try to get the line really even and taper it into the corner. I think that's the hardest part, is just learning how to taper it. And I really don't know how to explain how to taper a line with eyeliner. You just have to watch me do it, because it took me a while to learn. It just takes practice. And then you just go back over the outer corner. You can leave it like this and just make like a little bit of a point, like right here. I don't know how well you can see that, but it makes like a little bit of a point. But usually what I end up doing, and sometimes I have to adjust the mirror depending on how I'm doing my makeup. Like if I'm doing my mascara, I tilt the mirror back so that I have to look like this when I do my mascara, because it keeps it from getting across my brow bone. But sometimes what I'll do with my mascara, or with my eyeliner, is just go to the outer corner and just kind of like pull it up a little bit. This isn't the best for this. Gel eyeliner works really, really well if you like to do the cute little cat eye things that I like doing. Gel eyeliner works the best because it just pulls it out, and it's a really smooth, really easy line to get with gel, and it's really difficult to do with pencil to get them both even, but with gel it's really easy to get them both really even. And then again, I'm just tapering the line to that inside corner, and I basically end up moving it right along that inside rim on the top. Kind of even. Yeah, it's hard to get it really even with the pencil. I think that part takes the longest, is just doing the eyeliner. This is my mascara, and I do eyeliner first because it's a lot harder to do your eyeliner if you already have on a bunch of mascara, because then your eyelashes get in the way, and then the eyeliner gets in your eyelashes, and then it makes them clump together. So if you do the eyeliner first and then do mascara, if you got any eyeliner in your eyelashes, when you put the mascara on, it'll get it like out from that. And whenever I pull the wand out, I just run it along the tip of it along the inside rim to get off any extra mascara, because otherwise it'll hit the sides of my nose, and it really drives me crazy. My mascara takes me about 2 seconds to do. And like I said, I already have on one coat, but it doesn't do a whole lot. And this one, you can do like 2 coats of this. And it doesn't take very long. Just wiggle the brush, like you can see that I'm doing. Wiggle the brush whenever you do it, because it keeps it from getting clumped. And you don't have to wiggle it the entire time. Just like put some on and then wiggle it to go over it. See, like that, you can kind of see it. It's hard to see on the webcam but see, if I have to look really far down when I do my mascara, it doesn't get across the top of my brow bone, which I know drives every girl that uses mascara crazy. And so if you want an easy solution to that, put your mirror, position it to where you have to look down. And this is really only 2 coats, but I just go over it like a million times because I'm a perfectionist, and it drives me crazy if I have like any clumps. So I go over my mascara like 1,000 times. Like that, and then I tilt it down to do the bottom, to do my bottom lashes. and I go over them really, really lightly. I don't re-dip the mascara when I use it.